Hey guys, I should be live now. Had some issues with YouTube telling me that my stream quality was bad, but the settings were exactly the same as before, so spam the chat if you see me. Am I live? Who am I? What is life? Okay, you see me. Anyway, guys, uh, by the way, as you can see, I put the names of my patrons on the stream because I'm really thankful to you guys. So, uh, my main topic for for today is a thing that people use in in conversations when someone is trying to critique someone else. And then you probably know that response. Well, do you have a better idea? Or something like, if you don't have a solution, you should shut up. Or when you say that something is done badly, then you get, well, I'd like to see you doing it. And every time I encounter those things, I think about how completely illogical and nonsensical the argument is. It's basically an ad hominem in disguise, I'd say. So when when the discussion is about political systems such as capitalism or communism, and when people talk about what is wrong with capitalism, especially capitalism, because most of the world is capitalist. Today, inevitably, uh, you get, hey DJ Zombie, inevitably you get someone saying, well, what would you do to make a perfect society? How would you organize the world? I don't think there's anything productive in those arguments. What I'm saying is this, with everything that I said so far, that people people should be able to say that something is bad, that something sucks, that something isn't exactly right, that something isn't as aesthetically pleasing, without having to provide something better. To me, this seems completely reasonable, but I, I think that a lot of people probably don't see it as reasonable. And when I bear something and critique it, I always get the response, well, how would you do it? I don't know. It's okay to say that something is bad and to not have an answer, to not have an idea of how would you do it in some other way. Because pointing out to the problem is the first step towards solving a problem. And if everyone had to provide a solution, an answer, before pointing to a problem, I think that we wouldn't get anywhere. What do you guys think about that? Any ideas? Anything related? Come on, don't be shy. Or maybe it's a no-brainer to you guys, and you don't think that there's anything in it to discuss. If that's the case, I'd also like to know. Hmm. We could get anywhere, simply people don't want to disconform, says Ignacio. Well, yeah, it probably has something to do with that kind of a resistance to nonconformism. I'm 20 seconds late. What do you mean? I started 20 seconds late, or the chat, or my audio and video? Beep 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 beep. Oh, guess that the entire stream is 20 seconds late. Oh, no, that would explain all the waiting that I'm doing. Oh, lagging, yeah. Uh, well, that sucks because on YouTube I set up the options in the exact same way as the last time and in OBS too, and I optimized it for latency so that we can chat, but it's not the same as the last time. I don't know what's wrong. I couldn't even start the stream because it said that I'm not able to upstream the bitrate that I'm producing of the video, but it was just fine the last time. Now I had to lower the quality significantly, so I'll have to investigate that. Anyway, I just wanted to get that frustration out in the open because I think it's important not to accept and internalize that mentality where you have to provide a solution or an alternative whenever you want to point out to a problem. Yeah, now of course I'm always rambling, Jerry. This is these are ramblings for a reason. Howdy, Beth. How are you doing? Now I have to wait for 20 seconds to get the response. Fuck, I will have to fix this next time. Sorry, guys, I didn't know. But okay, now I feel all alone in a completely different time dimension, cut off from my fans and supporters. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to discuss is this entire YouTube adpocalypse and advertisers pulling out. I mean, going away from YouTube. Just a second, let me read. I see Inaccio's answer. You are provided with answers since your childhood of what is deemed correct and wrong, and you are given a code on how to react to a certain wrong answer. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Oh, Ignacio says it is important to come the beginning to understand the problem before the answers. Yep, I understand what you mean, and you're definitely right. But I guess that the problem is that people stick to that mechanism too tightly and for too long and for too long. Look at you, Beth and Merlin, saying that I don't have fans and supporters. And who's talking? My biggest fan and my biggest supporter. Silly goim. Anyway, you guys probably heard about how everything is getting. Bye, Irish lass. Thanks for stopping by. You probably heard about how everything is getting worse and worse on YouTube with ads and censorship that's not censorship actually. And everyone is seeing huge drops in ad revenue. And so I had to think about how will that affect me and my channel. Now 2 channels. Basically, although currently I'm not making much on YouTube from ads because I don't have a lot of traffic. I didn't even so if you're interested to know, I didn't even make $10. But I do have to think about all this stuff because in the future maybe I will have a lot more subscribers. I mean, who can resist this? So yeah, I so I I don't want to censor myself, and I yeah, I always talk so slow. That's just my thing. Probably slower than suit yourself. So I really don't want to firstly censor myself, and I want to be able to talk about whatever the hell I want, uh, whether it's mathematics or a game where you play a transgender Nazi officer and you hit Jews with a dildo, something like that. uh, yeah, and as you said, Jerry, YouTube is a private company, but yeah, they should have some I don't know, common decency, because after all, they are the biggest media platform for videos on the internet. So I don't know. Legally and technically speaking, they can do whatever the hell they want, but I think there's more to it than just the legal and technical stuff. You have to have some responsibility. You have to think about how what you're doing is affecting society and some basic morality. Yeah, that game isn't on the market yet, but me and my girlfriend are working on it. But we're stuck on but we've been working on the dildo mostly. We have to perfect that Aryan dildo. So, as I said, I don't want to depend on YouTube, and I would be happy if someone actually succeeds with those alternative platforms such as Minds.com. I won't even mention the other ones because personally I don't think they're worth mentioning. To me, Minds is the only website that has any potential realistically. You might disagree, but yeah, being pressured from the outside. Yeah, they're being pressured from the outside. But at some point, someone has to say fuck off, or those who are exerting the pressure will continue to exert it. And in today's world where everyone has to apologize when they say something that's offensive, even though they know that it's not offensive. I mean, heroes are people who don't apologize. So, wherever you go, I will follow. Well, that's that makes me happy. Thanks, Jerry. So, but I'm glad that you said that, because it leads me to what I concluded. You're my first patron, and I wanted to focus on Patreon, and because if you guys support me on Patreon, then I can post my stuff wherever the hell I want. I can move from one platform to the other, and you will know where to find me. So because of that, I decided to change some things on my Patreon profile, and to give some new rewards and better rewards, in hope that I'll get more supporters. Personally, I would put on Patreon the lowest pledge below $1, but I can't do that, unfortunately. So the lowest pledge is $1, and I know that a lot of you guys, maybe not you guys in the chat, because you love me in a very special way. But I mean, the rest of you, I know that like me, you watch a lot of YouTube channels and you simply can't afford to support everyone. But I would really appreciate if I I could get at least the lowest pledge, the $1 pledge from as many people as possible, because it $12 per year is isn't much for an individual, but if I could get several people, then when I reach something like $400 per month, then I would be able to be completely dependent and free and do whatever the hell I want, stick a banana up my ass and anything. Uh, so although the $1 pledge is the lowest pledge, I honestly equally appreciate everything. If you can help, it helps me a lot. So I would like to, just for a second, I would like to read you guys the new pledges, just so that you know. So there are uh, 8 or 9 tires. I can't count, but anyway, if you pledge $1, you get access to Patreon reports where you can see exactly how I spend the money. I will do those regularly. The $2 pledge gives you a public thank you in my next video, and every pledge assumes everything from the lower pledges, by the way. So the $3 pledge, you get early access to my new videos a day or two before everyone else. The $5 pledge, you also get a public thank you in all of my videos, either in the video or in the description, because I can't always put it in the video because some of those are streams and they get immediately put on YouTube, so I can't edit them, or at least I didn't figure out how to do it. The $7 pledge gives you access to bloopers. I mean, I don't want to put anything behind a paywall, but bloopers aren't exactly important content, so I thought that would be cool. The $10 pledge here is where things get serious. You can pick one topic every month, and the privilege doesn't expire, it accumulates. So if you didn't use it last month, you have it the other month, and you can use it whenever the hell you want. The $15 pledge gives you the opportunity to pick 2 topics for my videos every month. The $20 pledge will be an elite secret society that will have monthly Patreon only hangouts. And finally, the $25 pledge, you get 1 free private lecture, either physics or mathematics, per month, and this also doesn't expire, but it accumulates. So that's it. What do you guys think, if you think anything about this? When will you get a concert with my awesome musical talents? There's no awesome musical talents here, just an idiot with some instruments. Everything I did was a blooper reel. Is that good or bad? I mean, at least it's funny. Yeah, you're the main nuts. Anyway, I also wanted to say that other than the fact that I will be a bit more annoying about mentioning my Patreon profile than usual, because I'd like to be independent from YouTube, as I said. Also, because now I have this new webcam, I have my girlfriend's graphic tablet. This thing is awesome. And I have the microphone, so that means that I'm able to deliver online lectures in physics and mathematics, private lectures. So I will be starting a service, a paid service, where I can help people either with their homework or with understanding some concepts in physics and mathematics, basically online tutoring. And the prices will be negotiable, and the format itself can be in several different forms. Okay. I mean, why not? So, yeah, but I was sad that Merlin wasn't there and Athos wasn't there. I mean, Athos stopped by to say hi, but it wasn't enough, damn it. Anyway, just a couple of some more announcements before I go away. I'm going home tomorrow, back to my hometown of Split, for Easter, and I'll be spending a week with my family, and then I'll come back. But my PC isn't coming with me, so I won't be able to make any new videos, but I'm extremely slow with those. Anyway, a new laptop is waiting for me at home. What? Yeah, for you. So, a new laptop is waiting for us at home. and and yeah, it's Slavic Easter. And I will bring my webcam, but I won't be able to bring my microphone, so I will be attending the hangout, but other than the hangout, nothing else. But I will use the free time to Beth says hi. But I will use the free time to write some scripts for my new videos. So when I come back, you will see new videos on my educational channel, Squat to Know, Professor Squatty, and I will also write some scripts for the dissection series that I mentioned, where I will beat some topic to death. But in the meantime, I will post some music. I still have some stuff that I didn't post, and also one kinda artsy video, a film. You will see what it's all about. And I really hope that I get a new phone soon, but I don't need it. I have the camera, so I was using my phone's camera before, but now that I have the webcam, it's okay. Although it is kind of difficult to live without a smartphone these days. What? I ignored you? Oh. I didn't see it. So you need to add $10 to Patreon. I mean, you could. For the banana? Wow, I'm a whore. Meh. I, I would sell cheaply. I would be a cheap whore. No standards. Yeah, I'm in shock. Shell shocked. So that's basically everything that I wanted to say. I'll enjoy your comments for a couple of minutes more before I go away, but I wish that the latency wasn't so high. And 20 fucking seconds, Jesus. What is this, 18th century? We are whining because we have to wait 20 seconds and we're talking from the other sides of the world. Isn't that fascinating? La 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 la. No, it's not no squatting for a week. There will be me, but there will be there will be some stuff, but uh, probably just the the hangout with Sabrina and some older stuff. Oof, tell me about the dial-up. Good old times. Mom, don't call anyone on the phone. I'm playing a game. And then she would pick up the phone and I would disconnect from my whatever the whatever crappy pixelated game I was playing. Probably some shit like I can't even remember, man. Ice Age for the internet, yeah. I can still remember when I had my dial-up internet and I was downloading some MP3 song using one of those uh, peer-to-peer programs, Kazaa or something like that, something similar to. There was one called Lime also, but even before that, and the MP3 file was downloading, and at one point the speed hit 7 kilobytes per second, and I can still remember the joy I felt when I saw that 7. I mean, I was so happy. 7 fucking kilobytes per second. Yes. Light speed. And then you would search for porn in Google Images and you couldn't even download the thumbnails because the speed was so low. Yeah, Napster, something like that. Yep, Metallica, I remember that. Oh god. God, that was quite a thing when they did Metallica. I mean, still remember when everyone was pissed off and South Park did their thing. Oh God, yeah, and especially if if the images were those that would load from the top to end, and then uh, uh, where are the tits? Is that a tit? Uh, oh God, it's not a tit. Oh, hello, multi-Irish lass. I'm kind of finishing up now anyway. I don't want these to be as long as my dick. But what? Yep, you missed all the nudity and ludity. Yep, something like the combination of Rule 34 and Godwin's Law. If you talk long enough about something, someone will pull up a porn of it. Oh fuck! Now I imagining Hitler. God, God, no, God. Hmm. No, 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 no. Slavic porn, yeah. Anyway, guys, I will end this, but first I will wait for 20 seconds before the physical information digs through to your dimension. So, beep, beep, beep. I love the nicknames you guys give to me. Squatro. And Squatty was also given to me. I didn't come up with that. The physics of porn. Friction and lubrication. Anyway, bye guys. I love you all in the most uncomfortable way imaginable. And I will see you next time. Have an above average day. Oh god. Bye bye. Torture me, Merlin. Oh, okay. Oh, that wasn't the right thing to say after the moaning, but okay. Okay.